like a big man. And I was like, I'm sorry, it was already open. I wasn't opening it. And he was like, do not open it. And he just kept repeating that because also there's like a little bit of a language barrier. And then he like locked the doors, which was the scary part. And I was like, I'll just buy it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was gonna buy it until it was open, but it was just. And then I told him that he made me really uncomfortable.
You told him that?
Yeah.
Good.
But I don't think he even understood that. But
good.
But he did.
That's savage.
Damn.
Yo, Colts is your mom. Kira, welcome. You're new. Candy Kid says hello. You got T. You're dating a guy, but I think I'm a lesbian. That's what CF11 says. Corky says, been there, brother. Grim, thanks for sharing the live stream. All right, everyone, now drop your T. So how about everyone just drops their T, since everyone's just dropping it right now. Give me some T. Let me know what your T is. Eva says hello. Your ex, welcome to the movement. Set it off, wants to tour with you. Trust, I'm being so honest. Brooklyn, thank you for the follow. Haley Ray says hello. Jamie says hi. Time for TXT. Dude, I have so much tea that I just can't drop. But I'll give you guys some tea today. Yeah, I'll give some tea. But I really need to know quick. 300. Damn, you guys are really dropping tea. Let it out. Maze texted their ex. Life's been boring. Fair enough. Yo, I woke up with a. That is nuts. Like, that's, guess what I expected. Evans Lost Waffle House Slider says it's kind of dusty down here. That's pretty good. All right. Low-key, I asked you guys to be funnier and you picked it up. All right, who's new? If this is your first time on a live stream, drop a comment that says new so I can see all the new people. I just want to know who is new if it's your first time on a live stream with me. Be like, hi, I'm new here. And if you're an ex, let me know who's an ex. Let's split the live. Like Lizzie, your mom, Ken, all my exes. 707, you're new. Haley Ray, welcome. Brooklyn, a girl with the golden dog, and Lexi, hello, where are you guys from? Of course, Chantel is an ex, Butter's an ex, Ava is an ex, all my exes, TX2 fan for life. Then to the new people, where are you from? Working, where are you from? Metal Mom, of course. New, Robin X, Momo, the classic, the Camcore, you already know it. Pepper's new. Mia, welcome from Ireland, North Carolina. Okay, cool. So to everyone who's new, tell me where you're from. Morgan's here. Okay, so to the new people, where are you from? How'd you find us? 340 of you. If you're new, tell me how you found me. Like if you're just scrolling, right? FYP, of course, Maze, Chris, Addie, the exes. If you're new, tell me if you also are like, have you heard, did you know our music before? Is that, it's be like, I knew your music. If you didn't know the music, be like, you make music, ? I'm really curious. And to all the exes, tell me who's coming out to a Europe date and tell me who's in America. And all the exes, you just tell me, if you say a country right now that you're from, I'll know if you're an ex where you're from. And if you're new, you'll just tell me if you know about the music or not. You've been for a long time. Okay, word. Alice from the UK. Dude, I told you about this already. Europe is about to sell out. I warned you about this now. You've been warned. Netherlands sold out already in 2 days. That is like borderline unbelievable. So to everyone who is here, welcome to this live stream. I'm going to do a quick introduction to the new people, exes, and then we're going to have tea time and everyone else. So if you're new, welcome to this live stream. I'm a rock artist by the name of TX2. I'm with my band right now. We're about to play the Summer Aloud tour with Beartooth, I Prevail, Killswitch Engage, and played at 10,000 people capacity to 15,000 capacity venues. Basically stadiums. We are officially playing stadiums. We just sold out a show in Netherlands in 2 days. Europe tour is about sold out. The point being, if you want to say you found a band on the come up that goes live every day, just to interact with all of you, because I realize, and a lot of artists don't realize this, but the fans is what keeps this going. If you want to say you found us early, this is your chance though. We're still on the come up and we're blowing up. Just look up TX2 if you're new here and you want to be like, all right, I'll give your music a listen, mister. Look up TX2. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, anywhere you have music, TX2. If you like the music, my goal has always been to be more than an artist. I grew up with artists like Green Day, Rage Against the Machine, that inspired me, and I realized they use their music and platform for change, and that's what I want to do too, specifically within the alternative scene. I feel like the alternative scene has become a cool kid contest filled with all these haters, gatekeepers, and just mean people. I am sick of it. I have decided I'm going to rebuild the alternative scene, and like us or not, we're selling out shows, about to play Warped Tour, blowing up. So as soon as we get there, we're going to make big differences, and along the way, we will. Here's what I mean. Number one, I'm going to say this to every single one of you every day. Life is worth living. I know you might hear sad songs and you might relate to them, but those are moments in time. It's very normal to have those low moments, but you have to know that the high moments are very normal too, and they will come. Even if you don't have them yet, I'm telling you right now, Life is worth living, and we need you here, especially since TX2 is blowing the hell up right now. You are all the X's that supported us when I needed you the most. So it's important you know that I'm counting with me for the long run, okay? Important. Stick with us, A. B, safety. When I was younger, I wish I knew this, but there is never a reason an adult should have a private relationship with anyone under 18. And for any teenagers and emo kids, the only way we get rid of the creepy reputation within the emo scene is by talking about it. If you ever see an adult privately messaging or trying to have a relationship with you, call it out. There's no example, there is no exceptions. That is, the family is the only thing, and sometimes not even family, unfortunately, but family is the only people that you should be talking to like that as an adult, okay? Trust me on this one. You'll thank me later. You see, your favorite artist is not your best friend, okay? Boundaries. We set these, we hold people accountable, and if you ever see something like that, you call it out, and we're here to beat them up. 3, there is never a reason any of you should ever hurt space. There's a reason I say space is yourself. That is another stigma that needs to end. I'm talking about these things because I want them to end in the alternative scene. No gatekeeping or hate. That is not allowed in this movement. If you are hating or gatekeeping another member, you're just not an X. There is no such thing as a hateful X in this movement. This movement is called the X movement. We're getting bigger every day. We have a Discord with over 15,000 members, where if you want to get updates every time I'm live, I notify the Discord. If you need a place to vent and talk about your mental health, there are venting channels and professional mental health resources in there that you have easy access to. On top of that, if you want to make friends, like-minded people, you need a place to get updates about shows, share your photos, etc., join our Discord. It's called the X Movement. If you want to be part of it, DM my IG. My IG is @TX2official. It is the same username as this account. Say, hey, can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me again. DM me on IG. If you want a link, the only place I will send invites is Insta DMs, and I will not respond to any other DMs. Any other DMs, you're wasting your time. I told you about this ahead of time. Some of you still do anyways, and I'm not reading it. So, everyone else, if you don't have IG, just look up the X Movement or TX2's Discord. You can find it anywhere. And check us out. So that's TX2. That's the important things for the new people. Any of you new people want to be X's? Should I look out for any of you on the DMs and who wants to join the Discord? Time to respond to everyone. Heather, I appreciate that. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? That's a good question. Good question. Why does anyone look like that? Oh, give us tea. All right, here's the TXT for the day. 2 things. All right, can I get a boundary time in chat? This is another boundary we're establishing as an artist between fans and there is no tier list of who is a more special fan. I don't give it, like, you guys, there is no, like, no fan is more special than another, and I don't like that some people are, like, trying to make, like, this fandom, like, who knows Evan or best or whatever. There is no, I keep a strict boundary with live streams and shows, the places that I will meet fans. There's nothing out, like, there's no competition. I'm sick of that, okay? And then I'm setting that boundary. If you ever see someone doing that, it is weird, right? There's no better fan or anything. We're all just fucking people, okay? I don't want to see any fucking ranking bullshit or anything of that. And then number 2 thing, sometimes you guys say some crazy shit, and I hear it. It comes back to me. Just know I am remembering whatever that is, and I'm not gonna say anything about it because it's just not worth my time. So, but just know you said some crazy shit. I probably know about it, and I don't forget it. Anyways, that was a personal to some people who are just in here. Some of you guys who just don't understand boundaries. You have to understand, I'm an artist and I have boundaries. I'm a human being that I have to keep, for my own safety, I have to keep fans at a distance, and I will, and I always have to. So I just need you guys to know that I keep going live every day because this is my place to answer your questions. This is my time to respond to you. I go on the shows, that's my time to talk to y'all. Okay, or whatever at the merch booth. But that's it. Don't try to push it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Purple Carnation Panther, thank you for the follow. Come to Ireland, I'd love to. Everyone else, hit me with anything else. There's my tea. Crazy that you have to say this. You'd really think. Your sister sneezed on you. Oh, great. Are you going to replace me, Waffle House Sandal? No, Waffle House Sandal. I'll stick with you. Come to Sweden. Maybe, not on this tour, but by the way, Europe is about sold out. Tea was very much needed. And just remember this too, there's no such thing as a hateful ex. You see any people posing as fuck, now we have posers. The only poser that exists is someone who is hateful or gatekeeping and trying to call themselves part of this movement. Anyways, but now that's going to start a whole thing. It's tough. The bigger we get, the more problems we're going to have. So, quite frankly, enjoy the ride with us, because there's going to be so much shit that just keeps happening and things we have to do just because we get bigger and more crazier things. But anyways, are you guys coming to Oregon? Yes, would love to. Should I try Guyliner? If you want to. Heather, thanks for the love. MCR fan says hello. Kiana got tickets for London. Let's go. See you in London. Everyone who's coming out Europe, it's going to be crazy. Peace, love, and positivity. Look, you guys know how I say I believe in you every day. I do. And that's why I say this every day. And that's also why I tell you about my boundaries. This is my way of communicating to fans on a large scale, right? And it's through these live streams. I'm talking about these things because I trust in you guys that I'm saying things that you will listen to. Yeah. So there we go. Edits, what are you? I don't know. Good question. What am I? Hi to Lily. Rate the profile picture. That was a good 9 out of 10. Example of someone pushing your boundaries so everyone else can avoid so. Great question, Nadia. Touching us without asking. We're human beings. Don't just come like grab me. Especially sometimes I get assaulted. I literally get assaulted by fans. Don't touch me and grab me. I don't like that. Second off, sometimes when we are leaving a venue or etc. or going somewhere, or you see us close to our van is our green room is our home base, please don't push us there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's another thing. Then number 3, just don't lie. Just don't lie. There's no reason to lie. I mean, this is human nature. People are gonna lie anyways. But it's just sometimes you guys say some things and I'm like, come on, really? You really think we believe? But anyways, there's my setting boundaries with the people.
Really thought.
Cam, do you have any boundaries you think we should establish?
Yeah, I'm sick of you guys not bringing me $100. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Where's my $100?
Set a boundary. Set a boundary. Boundary of bringing $100 every time you play a show. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Happened. Well, that boundary's been set. I'm so glad. Everyone else, just know that even though I'm setting boundaries, I'm human, and this is the way you have a communication with people. I feel like you guys can always set boundaries as well, and I'll respect them. Quite frankly, I don't touch anyone unless it's I honestly just don't like to be touched. But I do high fives and fist bumps, and I'll always go live every day just to talk to you about these things, give you guys the updates, tell you that I'm thankful for you guys, because I am, and that I do believe in you, and that the messaging stays consistent. We are TX2. If you want to check out our music, look up TX2 anywhere you have music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, TX2. If you like the music, join our Discord. If you want to get updates every time I'm live, just DM my IG at TX2Official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. And I'll be live on YouTube now. YouTube TX2Official. If you want to join our YouTube, TX2Official on YouTube, and we'll talk more, and I'll keep answering questions there. So